Hello viewers, and welcome to the 8th episode of my online series for Grid 2. This video is really just a discussion about the topic of wall riding. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's an infamous racing technique. Some people call it cheating. I think it's cheating. It's essentially where you don't attempt to go around the corner, you just use the outside wall to guide you round. And I've been testing it out in Grid 2, and well, here's an example of one here. You just use the outside wall, you don't have to slow down, you just fly around and you gain time. It's something that was very common in games such as Project Gotham Racing. If any of you play PGR 3 or 4, you'll know that, but certainly if you're trying to get a good leaderboard time, that you had to use this technique. Either the wall riding or the wall bouncing, where wall bouncing is a bit different because you would hit the wall and then bounce off at an angle and then take the apex. So it's a bit different, but still cheating nonetheless, I think. So yeah, in this game, I've been testing it out because on this game I've got to the point where I don't really care about the online anymore. So I'm just sort of testing out what you can and can't do, or what's possible with the physics engine. And generally, wall riding comes about because of non-realistic physics, essentially. Because obviously, if you did wall riding in real life, your car would fall apart. Yeah, this technique, it's not. It's mainly a problem in street racing games, or you see on this track, there's walls all around, and you're on a street. It doesn't work so much on games such as Forza because you're on tracks. You just have grass and gravel traps around you, so there aren't any walls to ride. So, as I was saying, this problem is something quite big in games like Project Gotham Racing. There's a big problem, and in this game, I don't think it is a big problem because I haven't seen many people doing it, but it's potentially a problem, but I don't think there's enough people are playing this game anymore for it to really matter. And for those of you wondering, am I just a cheater? Why am I doing the wall rides? Well, as I was saying, I'm only doing them because just to see if you can do them. Essentially, I just want to get a few clips to show you what it is if you don't know what it is, and it just brings to light this. It's quite a touchy subject, I suppose, if you're into racing games, because obviously we don't like to lose to someone who cheats. So I'm just showing you that what it looks like and how you can look out for it. This corner here is the big example. You gain a second or two around there. It's amazing how in this day and age they can't get phase that out of a game. It's just incredible. Even in F1 2012, a game where I'd expect you not to be able to wall ride, I've seen people wall ride around the hairpin on Monaco. It takes some practice, but definitely possible, which is, I think, it's quite ridiculous really that you can even do that. But I don't know, maybe it's a thing we won't be seeing too much of in the future, I hope. But you never know with Codemasters, do you? For the next generation of Xbox One, I'm just hoping that this sort of problem gets phased out, because it's amazing that this sort of technique can still be employed in racing games when even over 5 years ago people were using this sort of technique, and I find it incredible that it's still around. So I'm just imagining on Forza 5, there won't be a problem on Forza, it never is. There are other problems with Forza, but wall riding isn't one of them. And if PGR 5 comes out, and I'm not sure if that is, I'm not sure what's happening with that game. If it does, then hopefully it's not too much of a problem in that game. Yeah, that's pretty much all this video is about. So if you have any comments about wall riding, by all means post them in the comment section. And thank you very much for watching.